Good evening, welcome back to this evening's Miller's A to Z Guide to Wine. Today's letter is H. I'm sorry to disappoint some people who thought I was going to cover H for hangover, but as I haven't devised a cure for hangover just yet, I'm not going to cover that. I'll do my moderation bit first. The best cure for hangover is obviously to drink less. And in these challenging times of lockdown, if you do feel like a little tipple every night, you should try and restrict it to one glass and have it with your meal, have it with food to help break down the alcohol. Anyway, back to H. H tonight is for herbaceous, or herbaceous if you're listening from the USA. It's another one of those beautiful words, a bit like voluptuous and autumnal words you don't get to use enough. And herbaceous is used to describe a wine which has like a grassy, leafy, fresh cut grass characteristic. The very first time you cut the grass in springtime, right about now is a good time when you mow the grass, and it can range from aniseed, pepper, basil. I've just chopped up some fresh basil earlier today for our pasta dish, and the smell of it, the lovely sweet smell of that there, even almost an aniseed leafy characteristic that you get from fresh basil. It's a characteristic that comes true particularly in Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. This Mystic Ocean, this Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, which would be a very, very good example of herbaceous characteristics, or Sauvignons from Casablanca Valley, like this one from Carmen Premier Reserve Sauvignon Blanc. Also in red wines, in Cabernet Sauvignon, it sometimes takes on overtones of minty, eucalyptus characteristics. Cabernets, again, particularly from Chile, have good characteristics of leafiness. Sometimes it can be seen as a bit of a fault. It can be underripe grapes, which are quite young and maybe harvested a little bit too early. Can give that characteristic, but whenever it is balanced with the right amount of acidity and fruit, herbaceousness in a wine is beautiful, and it's wonderful for matching with food as well too. Lovely light salads now as it's good weather that we're starting to enjoy. Fresh green salads like Caesar salad, or as fresh asparagus if you're cooking now, just with a nice bruschetta. Very simple with a lovely zingy, zesty Sauvignon Blanc. So I'm keeping my consumption down and trying to moderate it. So I'm gonna just try this little Casablanca Sauvignon Blanc from Carmen. Definitely some good grassy herbaceous notes there on that right away as soon as you open it. Lovely freshness, just it smells like spring. Lovely mouthwater and acidity, and a tiny little bit of a leafiness from the herbaceous tones in the centre of the palate. So that was H. H is for herbaceous. Enjoy. Good night.